All right, cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get started with sell setups using the breakout boxes. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and fix up the candles real quick. Awesome. All right, cool. Market is downtrending right now. Right, there is some bearish momentum. Bearish momentum. Now, sooner or later, market's gonna have to pull back and give me some type of structure, right? Some type of structure. So let's go ahead. Market pulls back, does me a solid. Awesome. Let's actually make these just a little smaller for the drawing's purpose. And the best tip I can give you guys all 2024 is when I draw, you draw, and make sure your notes are very detailed, right? You're going to be using these notes as you trade, you know, 9 times out of 10. So you should definitely have some solid notes, right? Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead. Market is downtrending. So right now, all we have is lower low, lower high, and we need to see another breakout rally to get another lower low, right? So at the moment, we're waiting, right? We're going to let market do its thing, and we're going to just be patient. Oops. So as market does what it's supposed to do, let's go ahead and just adjust. All right, cool. So as market is doing what it's supposed to do, right, all we have right now is lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So we need to go ahead and find an area to get into this continuation sell, right? So what's going to happen is levels is actually going to give you a hint of what's happening, right? So it's going to give you an arrow. Can I? Oh, no. It's going to give you an arrow, and it's also going to say BOS, right? It's going to go ahead and help you find that BOS, that continuation move, that confirmation, right? And levels is also, like when you click on the red box, levels is also going to give you a red box right here. Now, the red box, it's not really relevant for the continuation, right? I'll be honest, but it is a good hint and an indicator, right? It is very helpful. So when you see this red box, you should already be thinking continue with trend first. Continue with trend first, right? So as we get everything we need to see, let's go ahead and pull up the chats real quick. What does the BOS mean? Break of structure, right? Levels is going to help you find the candles that broke structure, right? So BOS, boom, levels just pointed this candle out that took these lows here, that took these lows, right? Awesome. So now that we've identified that market broke structure, right? We've identified our breakout rally. Boom. Right? Let's go ahead and follow that rally back up to the last buying candle. 1, 2, 3, boom, right here. This last buying candle, this is going to be our starting point. This is going to be our starting point. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just throw a little wick. Cool. Right, so this wick's going to be our stop loss. Right, so let's just go ahead and set this up. So we're looking for sells. Awesome. Right, awesome. All we're doing is waiting right now, right? We should have an alert right here. Right, we should have an alert right here. So when the market goes on its way, boom, we just got an alert, right? We're now able to get to our computer, right? And as soon as the market touches this zone, I'm gonna go ahead and take a sell opportunity, right? We would like to go ahead and follow the trend. All right, does that make sense, guys? We're gonna keep it very, very simple this year. Does that make sense? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. Awesome. Now, again, the box, right? The breakout boxes, they're just you know, training wheels. They're helping you see the setup, right? They're helping you see the setup. Now, this indicator may not catch every setup for you, which is okay, right? You don't have to indulge in the market too many times, right? The more you take part in the market, the more times you're actually risking your capital, right? So if you can see the setup, right, go ahead and take the opportunity. But right now, we're just going to focus on the indicators, right? That way we can go ahead and start seeing this setup more frequent, right, and gain some confidence off of that, right? But boom, that's the sell opportunity. right? That is the sell opportunity we're looking for. Now, there is a violation to this setup, right? There is a violation. So let's go ahead. Boom. Let's go ahead. Market's going to go ahead and reach for our buys, or I'm sorry, for our sells, right? Bull market's doing its thing, doing its thing. Now, let's just say it hits our zone and it does give us a little profit, right? Let's say it does give us a little profit. Boom. Okay, cool. Now, again, this is a violation now. So market's going to go ahead and take this violation. It's going to hit stop loss, right? It's going to hit stop loss. But you know what levels is going to do? It's going to help you, right? It's going to go ahead and give you a solid. So it's going to go ahead and identify your BOS. And there should also be a blue box here, right? So when you see the two colored boxes, that means there was just a reversal. When you see something like this, guys, that means that there was just a reversal, right? Because market was downtrending. We were looking to take some sells, right? We were looking to take some sells. Now, once we actually hit stop loss and market changes character, levels is going to help you. It's going to do you a solid. It's going to let you know, right? It's going to go ahead and let you know. So let's just go ahead and take this off for now for the visual purpose, right? There is 3 opportunities you can take. The break and retest isn't popular. No one really likes it, but it is an opportunity, right? So this violated starting point, you can use this as a break and retest. You can use that as a break and retest. That's one opportunity. Give me a 1 if that makes sense. You can use that as an opportunity. Now, that's the violated starting point, right? So now let's go ahead. Levels is going to go ahead and give us, let's keep everything sharp. Let's keep everything sharp. Levels is going to go ahead and give us a blue box. Boom. Right? So now that's telling us now we should start looking for buys. Right? Now we should start looking for buys. Let's go ahead and just put this up here. It's bugging me. All right. That's fine. Now we should start looking for buys. So as soon as we get that change of character, boom, we found our breakout rally, right? And guys, honestly, the breakout rally is one of the easiest things you can identify, in my opinion, right? It's just you see it break structure and you actually see a rally of candles, a whole rally of candles, right? So once you see a rally of candles, we have to follow that rally right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, right there. That last selling candle, that's my starting point. Why is that my starting point? Because that's the last selling opportunity candle that started this breakout rally. Let's make this a little wick. Awesome. So, boom, this is option number 2, right? Our brand new starting point, because we just got a brand new breakout rally that gave us our change of character. Does that make sense? Give me a 2 if that makes sense, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Now, some people who play the starting point, this would be your stop loss. Right? I know people like tight stop losses. That's totally fine, right? This would be your tight stop loss. So if you were looking to take an opportunity here, stop loss would go here. Now, where you enter, that's totally up to you, right? I'm more of a, as soon as it touches, I'm going to go ahead and test trade that area. I know some people who like to go at the 50%. That is totally up to you, right? Back test the pairs that you like to trade and just see how many times or how likely it's going to give you the first touch or the 50, right? If it gives you more 50s, then you know what? I'm going to stick to the 50%. If it's just a snipe, I'm gonna get to the red box. If it's just more of a, they like to touch the starting points and it's gone, boom, there it is. Right? Now, your third opportunity is going to be this red box. This red box plays as your inverted, right? It plays as your inverted head and shoulder, right? So it's really irrelevant for sales, but as soon as we get this change of character, guys, boom, this right shoulder, this red box now becomes active, right? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. The box is useless for continuations, but as soon as we get that change of character, boom, we can now use that red box for inverted shoulders, right? It's pretty much helping us out. So let's send this to the back. Send to back. Awesome. So boom, now we have our 2 potential buy opportunities, right? First one is break and retest. Second one is our starting point, brand new starting point, and then our third one would be our inverted. Now the stop loss for the inverted, boom, right there at the low. We all know that, right? If you've been on the calls for, the past couple months, you already know. Inverted, your stop loss is always at the low, always, right? So even if you get in here at the starting point, if you wanted to, now it's not the best risk to reward, right? But you could still have it a little lower and just under leverage a bit, right? And that's what Oren, honestly, that's what Oren does, bro. He test trades these areas under leveraged, super under leveraged, and his stop losses are all down here. So even if you got enough to break and retest, it's like that, right? So take it as it may. This could be a setup. This can be a setup. Totally up to you, right? But we already know as soon as it comes to the head and shoulder, boom, this is how it goes, right? We're looking to take buy opportunities off that inverted to now go ahead and continue trend for buys. Does that make sense, guys? Give me an 8 if that makes sense. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome. Now, when in taking any of these setups, right, you're looking for sells, you're looking for buys, you're looking for reversals, right? It doesn't matter what setup you're looking at. You don't ever have to be the first one in. You don't ever have to be the first one in. So let's just use this buy setup as an example, right? As the market's coming back down to your entry, we must focus on pullbacks. Pullbacks will be our best friend, guys, right? It may not look like this, but let's just say for this drawing example, it does, right? Because again, the indicators are the help, right? It's the help. It may not show up like this, but as long as you can see it, even better, right? Even better, right? So let's go ahead. In this line drawing here, we just broke structure to the downside, right? So this area would have a rally of candles. Does that make sense? So there should be some type of starting point right here, right? So this is just going to continue over and over again. Let's see if this actually copies. Oh no. This isn't bad. Boom. Over and over again, right? Let's go ahead. Boom. All right, cool. So now we have our setup. So as market's dropping down to our entry, we already see the play, right? Market must give us that change of direction here, or change of character, however you want it, right? It's the same but different, right? We need that change of character, right? So as soon as market respects this zone, that's even better for us. Again, we don't have to be the first one in, right? We don't ever have to be the first one in right here, because we don't know if this zone's going to be respected or not. It could be the right shoulder, right? So as soon as we get this change of character, let's go ahead and set us up. Let's go ahead and set it up. Now this is going to be the setup that we use. Boom. Does that make sense? Give me a 4 if that makes sense, guys. Give me a 4, because you don't ever have to be the first one in right here. You don't. Right? You don't. Boom. Right? Now this setup goes for any setup, right? Any zone you're looking to buy, you can follow this right here and just wait for that change of direction. Boom. Let's get in safely. Right? Let's get in safety. All you're doing is taking out the test trade. Right? You're just going to skip this test trade phase and go to your confirmation setup. Right? I mean, give me a 1 if that makes sense. All you're doing right now is just you're skipping the test trade and just waiting for that confirmation so you could enter with the heavier lot size comfortably. Right? That's all you're doing. Now this setup goes for this area too. Let's just delete this for the drawing. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see about this. Come on. All right, bet. Yes, in case you're unsure, exactly. In case you're unsure, exactly, bro. Now again, levels may not give it to you like this, picture perfect, right? But that's why we go over structure so much in these calls, right? That's why we go over structure so much on these calls, right? So you don't ever have to be the first one in right here, right? Let's say market gives you some drawdown. Okay, cool. We already know that this zone right here is my closest pullback to my entry, right? We already know that. So as soon as market gives us that change of direction, boom. Now we should start feeling comfortable, right? Now we should start feeling confident, right? Let's go ahead and set it up. Boom. So we can start looking at this area for our buys. And we're looking to take some highs out of this. Does that make sense, everybody? Give me a 10 if this makes sense. Give me a 10 if this makes sense, guys. Right. This is what we're going to be doing. What's up?
Yeah, I understand everything that you're saying, but the problem that I have is putting the correct numbers in meta.
Okay. So what you're going to, I changed my long and short position colors because obviously candles are green and red. So if I put a red in my TP green, you're going to be mixed up, right? So I changed mine on purpose. My entry color is yellow. So these yellow numbers right here, this yellow box, that's going to be your entry number. Does that make sense? And now my stop losses, they're purple. I know I use this red line, but my stop losses are purple. Right? So you'll see a purple box right here with some numbers in it. That's going to be your stop loss numbers.
Okay.
Now my box is blue. My TP box is blue. So then on this right hand side, you will see blue numbers, and this are numbers in this blue box, and that will be your take profit number. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
And what about the pips or the number that we put on the top of the modified?
I'm sorry, say that again one more time.
What about the pips or the lots?
So okay, awesome. That's a great question. So that comes to calculating your risk, right? That comes to calculating your risk. So this is what I just did a calculation like 20 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure when you guys were listening to music, you guys heard a ring. I just ignored it real quick. It's okay. It was a test trade anyway, so I was willing to risk $50. But this is what you do, bro. This is it right here. What you do is whatever account you're messing with, whether it's demo, live, funded, right? You put your account number right here, right? So as it keeps growing, keep editing your number, your lot, or your account size, right? So let's just say, you know, I just smacked and got an extra couple hundred. I'm gonna go ahead and update that, right? Because I always want my lot size true, right? Let's say I just lost a couple hundred. What was that, a 6? Let's just say I'm back down to 321 or whatever, right? I always want to be accurate with my account because that's what's going to give me the accurate lot size. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it does. But can we always play with 10K? Like even if we have the profit, even if we have higher than 10K.
So what you're saying is you don't want to adjust with a bigger stop loss. You want to trade what you're comfortable with trading, right?
So yeah, basically, let's say we did a trade and we had 10K and now we have 11K. But
Okay.
but for the next trade, I only want to play with a 10K again.
Okay, that's fine, but you still have to calculate,
Okay, yeah, yeah, I
right?
understand
You
that. Yeah.
still have to calculate. That way you can still get an accurate lot size.
Okay.
So this lot size, I mean, this calculator is super easy. It's you put your account, you put what you're willing to risk, right? It'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you what you're willing to risk in dollars. You search your pair, and all you need is an entry and a stop loss because that's all you really need to calculate. And then boom, you calculate, and it'll give you something.
Okay, and that goes on the risk, the top
Say
on
that one more time.
Meta 5.
Yes, yes. So this right here, you do all of this, and then boom, it'll give you your lot size, and then that's what you're gonna put in your MT5.
Okay.
Does that make sense, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Everybody else, that makes sense, right? We're all good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yes, sir, guys, this is it right here. This is what we're looking at, right? You can even think of this whole setup. Oops. You could even think of this whole setup as your macro, the whole thing, right? And then what you're going to be doing is this thing right here. This is your micro. You want to see the exact same thing on that micro scale, on that lower time frame, as the bigger time frame. Sorry, Benny, could you just show me how to pull out the calculator? Oh yeah, I got you. It's right here, top right, next to your name, calculator. Boom. Now you can actually access levels. You can access it on the. You can access this on your phone. All you have to do is make Levels a home screen app. So what you do is you go to Safari, right? You log into Levels using your phone, right? And then there's a button. It looks like a box with an arrow. You press that, and you can add levels to your home screen, and you can start looking at charts and marking up on levels. That's what I do. It's a cheat code. It's pretty cool, honestly. And then I literally bust out this calculator every trade, whether I'm on the go, right? I'm on a trip. I'm at work. Whatever the case may be, I always pull out levels and I calculate. There's actually a calculator on IM Blaze and IM Flows. Those are the apps for for the phone. They have a calculator on there too. Just so you guys know. I don't know if anybody knows that. Right?
One more quick question, bro.
Yeah.
On levels, can we search for forex? Because I was playing with it before. I think it only gives you limited
Okay, so
things,
right
right?
here,
Mm-hmm.
well, this little L with the chart
Mm-hmm.
thing,
Yeah.
pull that out, and now you can search up some forex pairs. Does that make sense?
Okay, so that's all we could play with, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think levels used to let us search in this area. It doesn't let us search anymore.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
see what's in here. So we got forex pairs. We got commodities. We have cryptos, indices, and stocks. I'll talk to Coach and see if he could start putting up exotics, an exotic list, because I know Harmonix has that, and I like to look at the peso every now and then too. You know what I mean? And USDZAR every now and then. I don't trade those things every day. I like to wait for like daily, weekly structures, to be honest. But yeah, I like to trade those now and then. But for right now, we just have the regular basic forex, all sessions, commodities, cryptos, indices, and stocks. Cool. For example, let's say the daily macro and the 4-hour microstructure is looking the same. Does that mean that the trade is a really good probability of it going your way since 2 time frames confirm structure? Yes, that is a solid confirmation. When the 1-hour time frame and the 4-hour time frame both get disrespected, that's solid, right? Because now there's no second guessing. But when one structure gets disrespected, let's say the 1-hour gets disrespected but the 4-hour hasn't, well then now you're unsure, right? Now you're unsure. And if you guys want to take a deep dive into that, I feel like it's just a little bit too complicated for me to break down for you guys, because I want to keep it simple, but I haven't learned how to keep it simple and continue to go in, right? So Valentino, he breaks that down in his boot camp. Now I had to watch that boot camp like 6 times. I got to be honest. But yeah, go in there, take some notes, advance, learn, right? If there's some examples that show on live market, well, I'll go ahead and break those down. But yeah, definitely take a look at Valentino. He's very good at explaining. But let's go ahead and give us some examples. Give me, what are you guys looking at, guys? Give me some, you guys could send in charts today. I'm on my computer, my desktop, so I can actually look at them. You guys could send me some setups. So let's go look at indices real quick. I think actually the indices look a little different on here, but it's all good. It doesn't matter. Oh, they look a little different. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bust out. All right, you guys can see this chart, right? Well, hold on. Give me a second. It's loading. You guys can see this? Can you see this? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm liking this. The only thing is we never really actually change character here, right? We only get some wicks down. So this would literally just be, the basic head and shoulder. And now I like when market actually breaks below and takes its sweet time to come back up. That's better confirmation for me, but because this is only the basic, we don't get a change of character, only 100% retracement. Excuse me. I'm going to be focusing on pullbacks, right? I will not be getting into the first touch right here. I will not be getting into the first touch right here. I will be waiting for the confirmation because of this right here. So you can see this close pullback here. This is the 4 hours, so that's not too bad. There may be a 1 hour pullback, but as of right now, this is it. Shoulder, touch. I miss this. I don't get in. Wait for the confirmation, and then I get in here. Send it down. Oh, see? You guys can't see this? Oh, snap. No, we're not. My bad. Blame Jose. He told me. You guys can see. Obviously, he's not plugging in. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and break that down. Uno más. We don't get this change of character. It's only wicks, right? I know that's a little messed up, but boom, only wicks, right? We do not get that change of character. So now I don't really want to take this trade here. I'm not interested in taking the first touch. I'll be honest. I'm just not. So my closest pullback as of right now is that right there. Higher high, higher low. There's my shoulder. Now I need a rejection here. I will not be taking the first touch. So as soon as the market gives me that change of character, I'll be looking to take this setup here. Boom. This is the one I'll be looking to take right there. Just because we don't get this change of character right here, right? I'm a big change of character trader. That's what I like. I like to see that. That gives me a way better confirmation, right? Because we can just continue to go higher. In all honesty, we can continue to go higher and just leave all this liquidity here as money, right? Even though we did take some and it went back. I mean, this is still, in my opinion, money, right? We know that there's an imbalance here and there's a starting point here still, along with an inverted. So, I mean, we're not dumb, All right, they did take it to go back up, but you know, we ain't done. You know what I mean? So I do like that, but I would wait for the confirmation. Does that make sense? All right, let's see. I pulled up another chart. Can you guys see this? Give me a 1 if you guys can see this.
We can't see it, bro.
We can't? Okay, let me go ahead. I'm not sure what happened. All right. This is, I'm not sure who this is. Acosta's. All right, this is the 4-hour time frame. So I do like this structure. I do. Right, but because the daily is so bullish, it's so bullish, like I'm kind of intimidated to take that first entry. I ain't gonna lie. Right? This can easily just be an inverted. But again, I mean, it is giving me sales, so I'm gonna take some sales. I'm just gonna be more cautious on it. I'm gonna wait for this right here. I mean, I would not want my setup to get stop loss, but yes, I would like to take a sell down there. But yeah, I mean, this literally has everything. I'm just gonna be more cautious. That way, I can go ahead and enter a heavier lot. Because if we can take some sales to start the year for a higher time frame pullback, oh man, that'll be solid, right? And then maybe another swing buy to take these highs will go ahead and happen maybe in a few weeks. Did I draw the break and retest right though? So it would be, you did, but you hit stop loss, so it should be like this. Boom, we change character. We want it to stop at that right shoulder. And then this will be my stop loss. Boom. Would you say we got a higher, we got a right shoulder violation on the weekly for NAS? Let's go take a look. That's a great question, actually. I haven't even. Oh, wait. Hey, did I delete that zone? Oh, shoot, bro. Low key, I think we might have. Let's see. Oh, I have hella things going on. I was marking up hella charts at the gym today. That's what I do when I do stairs. Knocks out 40 minutes right away. So where are you seeing the violation on here, Will? Are we on on the daily or 4-hour? Oh, this is 4-hour. Let's see the daily.
I'm seeing it on the weekly on NAS.
Weekly NAS. Oh, bruh. Dang. Are you looking at this one right here? This peak?
Yep, that's the one. That's
Yes,
the one.
bro. Damn. Darn it. I told y'all, bro. Even I think I said it in your chat, Will, like 3 weeks ago. Don't be surprised if market gives us a higher time frame violation. And bro, I mean, don't get me wrong. It does give a little bit of drawdown. Right? It does give a little bit of drawdown. But let's just take a look at this on so let's go to the daily real quick. That was the weekly. All right, we're on the daily. There is no pullbacks here, right? 0 pullbacks. Get rid of this. Right, so on the daily time frame, we have a starting point down here. Let's delete this. I'm not sure what that is right now. Now, yes, there are all types of imbalances, but I don't like to trade off imbalances per se. I like to go ahead and find pullbacks. You know, I know there is a pullback in here somewhere, right? If you like to trade off imbalances, be my guest. I just don't trade off that. So I'm gonna drop down. Now we're on the 4-hour time frame, right? So cool. Let's just take a look at what's near my violation. Well, we can see, again, there is no box here. Let's see, actually, at the moment, yeah. So there's no box here. But let's just say this right here. Let's see. Blue box. Right? Blue box. Why? Because we do have a pullback and we do get a breakout rally. Right? So this zone would be my starting point right there. Boom. Now market does the same thing again. We get higher high, higher low, breakout rally. So even though levels doesn't give me, a blue box, we can still imagine that it's right there, right? So let's go ahead Starting point. Boom. Now, this wasn't the violation, I don't believe. Let's go ahead over here real quick. I don't believe that's the violation. Oh, no, that's not it. I don't think it is. Let's go ahead. Stop loss. Red. Let's go back. 4-hour time frame. Oh, yeah. So that wasn't the violation move, right? This right here gave us that violation. So that's fine. But that means this zone is, in my opinion, no longer usable. After it already gets used, I'm done off of it. I already took an opportunity, right? If it comes back now, I'm searching for something lower. So we can see this here, this zone, this gray black zone, it's still usable because of the higher time frame violation with the head and shoulder. But as we drop lower, we start to see some other entry points, right? So let's say, look, we could even see market came super close and barely missed, but we got some respect, right? But it didn't give us that nice push. It's okay, right? It happens. I mean, this is the indices, so let's just see. 150 pips, not bad, but again, we like to catch these moves, right? So as market drops down, I mean, this would have been the first area I would have chosen right after this, right after that. Now, it comes super close to hitting our stop loss, but it doesn't. And we should still be in that setup. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Spread might have took your ass out because spread be doing that shit. But market is doing its thing, right? This would still be considered a violation setup to me, right? Still be a violation setup to me. So that's solid. I mean, dang, I can't believe you missed it, bro. Wow, I'm hurt. Damn. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a look. The market did bounce, but again, market respected that area, but we didn't get a massive wick to push us down. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete that area. We didn't get nothing off that. All right, we didn't get nothing off that. Now, if we go ahead, you can see market consolidating. If we go ahead, push up, and then break below, now that might be something I might be interested in, but just off that, doesn't look like that zone's going to be respected too much. Right? Let's go ahead and see. Drop down. Now, this is a violation of a starting point. So for me, right now, this would be a little more aggressive because there's no structure here on the 4-hour. But I'd be looking to take a violation play. Right? This is the high. We changed character off this setup. Right? This is a starting point violation. This would technically be your inverted right shoulder, right? This is a starting point, so this would be an inverted shoulder. Now all of this would be the head. Boom. Right? But because of that, let's go ahead and drop down the lower time frame. So like even on the 1 hour, there's nothing really. There's like no pullbacks. So what I'm gonna do is you could drop down a lower time frame if you like to see. But let's just go ahead. Let's actually pull up the breakout boxes real quick. I mean, here's a strong push right there. That's for sure. There's a strong push right there. Boom. All right, cool. So, I mean, I'm not going to overthink it, right? So now that I see a blue breakout box right on top of my violation, all I'm going to do is just wait now. Right? All I'm going to do is wait. Actually, no, I don't want to delete that. Right? So this is where the pullbacks come in. Stay disciplined. So as market drops down, let's just move that for now. Starting point. Let's say there's a blue box. Or a red box, sorry. Let's say there's a red box. Let's see, how did I do it last time? All right, bet. All right, boom. Right, so market touches this area. All I'm doing is waiting now. All I'm doing is waiting. So as soon as we get this move, that change of character, boom, are we looking to go ahead and use this setup right here. Does that make sense, guys? Got you. Got you. Let's go ahead, breakout finder. Look, we could even see here, like, we didn't even use this on the 4 hour, but just based off structure, Levels is even telling you, yo, there's a shoulder right here. There's a shoulder right here. Right? We didn't really need the indicator to tell us, even though it does on the 4 hour as well. Right? We could have known that based off of structure. Lower low, lower high, starting point right here. Right? So as soon as there's a starting point violation, we should already be looking for brand new starting point, inverted shoulders, boom. Brand new setup. So anywhere within this, we could look for inverteds. Right? So let's go back down the lower time frame real quick. Let me just fix this thing up just a little bit because it's bugging me. Oh man. Let's delete this. Let's move this over here. All right, cool. So even with this shoulder, right? I don't know when market's going to reverse. I don't. I honestly don't. Right? So all we're doing is waiting now. Boom. We get that change of character. Now we can start looking for some buys. Now we can start looking for some buys. So like all we have is a couple confirmations with levels, right? If you guys like to go lower on lower time frames to try to catch starting points with a massive rally like this, I mean, honestly, that's not my cup of tea, because then you're going to find a lot of starting points, right? Then you're going to find a lot of starting points. In my opinion, I would rather just wait on a decent time frame like the 1 hour and just wait for a nice change of character. Right? Now, I hope that made sense, guys. Give me a 1 if that was solid. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's go. Let's just delete that. I mean, we can keep that, I guess. All right, so yeah, because I mean, solid violation market is. I mean, that's super bullish right now. So I'm like, oh shit. I mean, we better start making liquidity somewhere for me to want to get into this sell, right? So as of right now, I mean, I would continue with higher time frame structure. If you want to get in on this first touch, please under leverage. Please under leverage. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. And that goes for all of these. Look at even the US 30 hasn't even changed character yet. Right? US 30 hasn't even changed character yet. Right? This is the dominant. Let's turn these off. Let's actually delete some of this stuff too so we can just stay fresh. I could draw these in a bit. Look at how this is the dominant high and this is the dominant low. Everything inside of that is just internal market structure, right? We haven't even changed character yet on US 30, but on NAS we have. But again, we caught a violation play on the weekly, and on SPX we have. Right? We have changed character. This is the dominant high. This is the dominant low. We did change character. Boom. Now, I already know this is going to entice some sellers, right? But this is a strong bullish rally. And it's already pretty much right there. NAS, it's still got some ways to go. And then on US 30, we never even actually break the low. So those sells, in my opinion, I'm just not fully convinced, especially with US 30 haven't even given us that change of character. So when even like when you guys are trading correlating pairs, I like to even have all the pairs correlate. So if one doesn't get that change of character, I'm very I'm not getting in on that first touch at all. Like, give me the confirmation or I'm just not going to waste my money. You know what I mean? So yeah, just with that being said, guys, be cautious. Be cautious. Let's see. Let's see. Long sent in a chart. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. This is working pretty decent. You're looking for sales off here. This is the 4-hour time frame. Euro AUD. Let's go take a look. I think I marked up a lot of euros today on the Stairmaster. Euro AUD. Alright, so you're buying in this area based off the 4-hour inverted. Right? I had a starting point there, but again, same. Right? Same. Let's just delete this because I'm just expecting sales right now. Right? Let's see. I forget what that is. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see. I think I marked that up as a starting point because we did break these lows and then we took more lows. So even though we didn't get a red box there, I'm in my mind imagining it right there. Right? So we get a nice head and shoulder, change of character, nice sell off. Now the same thing happens uno más, one more time. Boom. Nice drop. So I had this marked up as a starting point. Market rejected off of it twice, so we even got one play here. Boom. Second play here. On the 4-hour time frame. We do change character, obviously, on the 4-hour time frame. Boom. Levels gives us a hint. With the blue breakout box, you mark up your starting point. Boom. Awesome. You have your inverted head and shoulder. All this consolidation is your shoulder. The head, we change character. Boom. Right shoulder. Continue to buy. Right? Continue to buy. Let's say you didn't get in on the first touch. Let's say you didn't get in on the first touch. Look at what it's doing right now. And we just dropped down to the 1 hour. Right? Check me out. Look at structure. Where's my lowest peak in this area? Right here. Awesome. So, pull back. My head. I just want market to break above this. And then I'll be happy to look for an opportunity to continue those buys. Right? I'll be happy to look for an opportunity to continue those buys. Does that make sense, guys? Look at levels is even helping you with the solid with a shoulder right here too, bro. Inside of the starting point. Let's go. What a snipe. Did I draw the break and retest right? Oh, that was a different one. Okay, awesome. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking at right now. That was solid. Me and Long had the same setup. He was looking at shoulder. I was looking at starting point. Same thing. Literally the same thing, guys. Same thing. Look at even 2-hour on levels, letting you know, yo, this the shoulder. This the shoulder, right? Again, this red box is invalid. It does not count until we get that change of character. Once we get that change of character, boom, sends across. Guys, you guys don't even know how easy this is. Like, if you really like put your head down and just try to focus up for the 1 hour that we do, for the 1 hour that I do this, for the, for Oren's call, and you guys focus and take notes, guys, this is, in my opinion, very easy, right? And then the update, guys, oh man, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even, it's gonna be so easy. Why? Because levels is gonna let me know, right? It's already helping me identify my BOS. It's already helping me find my inverted shoulder. But it's gonna go ahead and mark up your starting point. It's gonna mark it up for you. It's gonna mark up your supply and demand. It's gonna say SP need change of direction. So you already know this right here. If we get the red box, we're looking to take sell opportunities. We're going to take sell opportunities. Now, we got that. It just didn't hold. Breakout, boom, sold, reversal, right? Guys, as soon as we get that change of character, let's go ahead and start looking at that inverted one, right? And then levels did us a solid again with the BOS. Really, it's our change of character, right? But it's going to say BOS, so we should start looking for buys. Double confirmation, rally breakout, last selling candle. Double confirmation, guys. Boom. Boom. And then, you know what it's going to say right here? Starting point. Need change of direction. So you already know you should be looking for buys until we get that change of character. Then we're going to be looking for sells again. Guys, give me a 5 if that makes sense. Because this is literally what levels is going to be. Right? This is going to be the new update. I think it's going to be updating this month. I'm not sure. I think it's this month. From what he told me, it should be this month. So fingers are tied. We are crossed right now. Toes and everything. I hope all y'all are tied up right now. Because that right there is so smooth. It's literally taking the guessing out of it. Literally taking the guessing out of it. Honestly, it is. It's literally going to mark up your levels / smart money moves for you. Right? It is. I'm telling you. The update's going to be freaking dope. Let's see. I think someone sent in a chart. It was Caesar. All right. Can you guys see this chart? I'm just going to guess no because all the other ones real quick. Boom. So, okay, so levels gives him a blue box right here. Blue breakout arrow, BOS, nice. He has his change of character marked up. We get a change of character. Let's see. I'm not sure. What did you mark up inside this area, bro? Caesar. Yo, if that smacks though, that's a pretty decent risk to reward. All right, I'm guessing he's not on the call, but let's go ahead. This is the 2-hour time frame. Let's go ahead and look at that in the 2-hour. That was GBP, JPY. GBP, JPY. All right, he didn't even have to drop that. Oh, I'm already on the 2-hour. Never mind. My bad. All right, so I like this. Boom. That's solid. That's solid work right there. We do change character, right? This is a rally breakout. Boom. This right here would be my starting point. Now, this is the 4-hour time frame, right? So it's going to be a big starting point, but it's all good. Now I have my left shoulder right here. Boom. What is this? Let's see. Okay, gave a break and retest. All right, let's go ahead and just stay fresh. All right, cool. Then this market has not been doing a whole lot. I mean, we are taking new highs though, right? We do have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And we are moving up, right? We definitely are moving up. So even though it doesn't look as good in my opinion, and it is, excuse me. Now we do have a blue breakout box. So if you're looking to continue with the trend that is given right now on higher time frame, then this would definitely be the starting point. The only thing is I'm just not liking. I'm not really liking that. And I've been waiting for this zone for a minute. Look at that, guys. Do you guys see an alert anywhere? Oh my god, I'm horrible. Swear. All right, so I've been waiting for this for a minute. Right, we missed this zone, and for me, all this right here is just liquidity. Right, especially with this breakdown, I'm not like that breakdown right there was just like for me a little bit of confirmation. Just with back testing, you start seeing like similar things. You're like, ah, this right here does not look right. This would definitely be a higher probability. Right, but let's go ahead and take a look. Even on the daily, real quick. On the daily, we don't. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Delete this. We don't get that change of character on the daily structure. Right? Higher high. Oops. Higher high, higher low, higher high. We haven't changed character yet. Right? So we still can technically go higher. But I would like to take some of these lows. I would like to be a little aggressive in here to take some of these lows. So for me, I'm seeing this starting point right here, and all it's doing is it's been literally creating liquidity. So I would not mind taking an opportunity right here with the starting point. I mean, it's pretty decent risk to reward if you're looking to have a nice tight stop loss. Do I have a? I don't even have an alert, bro. Look at me. Did it set one? Or am I tripping? It's not even setting one for me. What? All right, watch. Like in 5 minutes, I'm gonna have like 8 right there. Anyways, yes, 4-hour time frame, created liquidity. Now look, a lot of you guys. Oh, you guys are lucky because we didn't even take liquidity for the sell. I would say a lot of you guys are trying to get in on this right here, on that little wick to sell it off to clear liquidity. A lot of you guys are trying to get in right there. We have a way higher probability setup right in here, and market is literally just creating liquidity, guys. Right? So it's okay. You guys don't have to be the first one in. Technically, you're not really the first one in anything because there is no zone there. Wait for the confirmations. This is really, really good right here. He waited for his confirmations. This was the daily, I think, or 4-hour. Nice change of character. He has his shoulder marked up. I'm not sure where his stop loss was, but definitely stop loss above the high. Oh, that's not even the high. That's the wick I drew, huh? Boom. Awesome. Yeah, chasing liquidity will haunt you. Dude, it'll get you so bad, bro. Until you're just like, you know what, I'm done. This is all you have to wait for. Just wait for your change of character. Right? Just wait for your change of character. If I pull out the little fib real quick, my little handy dandy buddy, percentage, if whoever got in right here, guys, whoever got in right here trying to take liquidity, they just gave back 75% pretty much. Literally.
You like this keep going lower?
What's up?
You like this setup to keep going lower? I mean, I would assume we get something like this, and I'm looking into like something like that.
Yeah, I would not mind that as long as we can continue to break the low right here. Yeah, would not mind that. Especially like this would technically would be a violation, right? Like, let me continue this and I'll break that down. So, literally, let me just bold these up real quick. Can I make these things bolder? This, you could think of this 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, right? They literally just pull back 75%. They're giving most of that money back, and all you have to do is wait, and then you're confirmed for the sell. You know what I mean? So you never have to be the first one in. If they're gonna be greedy, they're gonna give most of that stuff back, and all you have to do is wait, right? So boom, we caught this setup right here. Let's see. Okay. So let's just take a look. We got 2 zones, 2 possible zones right here. 2 starting points we can use. Now again, I like to take opportunities as they come. So we have 2 zones right here. This is the closest one right here. Let's just look up real quick. Higher time frame. Let's just check it. Just check it real quick. Okay, breakout. Love this one. Love this one. Breakout. Oh, it was touched. It was already used. It was already used. Breakout. Boom. All right, never mind. I'm gonna go with this one. First one. I'll keep this here just in case. All right, cool. So first starting point right here, and we could literally try to see if we can get a sell off to continue right here, and maybe even look for reversals. Maybe even look for some reversals, because again, like I want to take some sells up here, right? So if we get violated right here, then we can continue looking for some sells. But this right here, as the setup comes, this does not look bad.
The 4 hour has a nice starting point.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be touched, because we do break above with this candle, and then boom, it touches it right away. Oh, that's not a starting point yet. We haven't broken the low. If this candle breaks red, then yeah, that would be the brand new starting point. So,
Yeah.
but this 4 hour candle has to break and close below in order for that to be the starting point. Boom.
So like, quick question, bro. So
Yeah.
let's say we break below, right? And we break below and we kind of play in this area. If this comes up here, was this setup still? So this setup still valid until really we break above this, right? Or since
No,
we
no, no.
broken this.
Because this setup was already taken. This setup was already taken. We're gonna use this as a brand new setup now.
And got FOMO.
We're gonna use that as a brand new setup now. Because if we drop down lower time frame, let's see. We see this is the high, right? So where's my previous high? Right here. Boom. Highest point, change of character. Right? So we would need for that candle to break below. Let's break below, shoddy. And then we can use this. Well, that would have to be a starting point on higher time frame. Right? But then we could use this area as a shoulder. Right here. Shoulder. Boom. If I pull out, let's see if I bust out the swing high lows. Are these updated? Why do these? Oh, that's why. I'm like, bro. All right, bet. So let's go ahead. Let's drop to a lower time frame real quick and see if they give us a blue box in this area. Oh, so levels is even calling a blue box right here. Boom, solid. And it's right inside of this zone, so I mean, honestly, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna be too picky about it. I like the higher time frame market structure anyway. This isn't bad. I like this. The only thing that's throwing me off though, and I'll be real, is it's just a lot of this. It's just a lot of the freaking consolidation. But levels is giving us some confirmation, so not sure if I would get in on the first touches right here. I might just wait for that confirmation. And this is the last thing, and then we'll just end the night. I will wait for this confirmation, and I'll get back in. Boom. Make sense, guys? All right, y'all. That is it. That is it for tonight's levels call. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shut this down.